9:26, Jaymes White is on the couch right next to me. I don't know what's happening, if he's mentalisting me right now or what. Jaymes, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good, and we've got you've got a show coming up.
March 9th.
All right, at Arts Court.
Yeah.
Very good. And tell me about, you're an illusionist and mentalist. What does that mean?
I'm basically, I guess the media has always called me a mind reader.
Right, okay.
Some people say mentalist, mentalist is kind of, you think boring, right? You think mentalist is this old, like, 80-year-old man doing little tricks, right? So
okay.
I kind of avoid that. Some people call me a hero, you know? No, but I think the easiest would be for me to show you.
Okay.
So right now, just look at me. I just want you to think of a card, any card.
Okay.
You're not thinking of the ace of spades, right?
Nope.
Good. Because most people think of the ace of spades. I guarantee half your audience probably just thought of the ace of spades.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why, but it just works.
Well, it's the only card you need.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spread the cards like this, and whatever your card you're thinking of, I just want you to hold the deck and stare at it. So say I picked the 9 of clubs, I just want you to hold at it and stare at it like this.
Okay, so you'll still be seeing.
I'll look here.
Okay.
So like, look at your card.
All right, let me just see
Tell me
if
when
I
you
can
find
it.
Oh, it will be in there.
All right. It is a full deck, I can say.
You're looking at it?
Yes.
Okay, look at my hand. So say your card's right here, okay? Take all the cards in front and move it to the back so your card's facing you.
So just that card is up front?
Yeah, so it's basically like your card's here, all the cards in front of it, put it to the back.
Okay.
So you're staring at the card.
Oh, gotcha.
So you're staring at it right now?
Yes.
The reason I did that is, so if the deck was marked in any way, I did not see the front and back of your card.
Okay.
And I've been staring at this lovely wall the whole time.
Okay.
I now want you to take your card and put it in the middle of the deck.
All right.
Good?
Good. There you are.
I'm just gonna put these away.
Okay.
I just want you to think of your card.
Okay.
It's a higher card, isn't it?
It is.
I'm gonna ask you a question. If you were to go on a date, would you rather go to the movies or just a restaurant?
Movies.
Jack of Diamonds.
What's going on?
Jack of Diamonds?
What just happened there? Yes, it was the Jack of Diamonds. I'm totally freaked out. All right.
So
that's so bizarre. Did you see the card? Kurt's behind me. Did you see I was looking at the card?
You know what our secret was? He actually told me it. You know,
mentally.
Yeah,
like
that
he
mental
sent
thing.
it
Yeah,
over?
he was sending it to me.
That's so crazy. So is that kind of thing you're going to see at the show?
It's like that on steroids.
Okay.
So it's basically, Paradox is the audience's show. So it's like you guys are doing the crazy stuff. You guys are the mind reader. It's not me.
Really?
Essentially, I'm on the stage, but it's you guys going on stage and doing this crazy stuff that you can't believe it's possible, right? But you just saw it, did you not?
I don't know how that happened, and I'd like to think that I could one day figure it out, and this thing I'm giving up on now. I will not figure that out. That was awesome.
I see you as a future mind reader.
So I feel like it was channeled into my brain, figured it out, pulled the card, just like that. And so many other illusions as well, right?
It's all stuff like that. Like there's one that I got really known for in around Ontario was I would hypnotize someone and put a needle in their arm and they wouldn't feel anything.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we didn't do that one on the show.
I was thinking about trying that on you, but I was like, maybe that kicked me off.
No.
Yeah.
So in Arts Court, and you're on the stage. This is growing. You've been going wild lately, right?
Yeah. Like we're doing the whole tour of Paradox around Canada, starting around September.
Right.
The show sold out in 3 days.
Okay, that's awesome.
And there's around 300 or 400 people still asking for tickets.
Okay.
So it's a good sign.
That is good news. This all started from humble beginnings. You were into this from when you were a kid?
Yeah, when I was 6 or 7, I saw actually a local magician named Chris Pillsworth.
Okay.
And I saw him and I was just like, at that age, I need to do something with this. You know, you kind of just get that bug and you're just like, this is all I want to do. This is all I think about.
Yeah, one thing about being an illusionist is that you can, you can learn to do tricks maybe, the standard magic tricks, but you have to bring the performance to add to that, right? And that's something. Is that something you really enjoy doing?
I like it because the thing about this stuff specifically, it doesn't always work, and I love knowing that it can all go wrong right in front of me.
Right.
So it keeps you on your toes, you know.
So do you actually get nervous, wondering if you're going to get it right?
My hit ratio is probably around 95%.
Okay.
So there's times where it doesn't work, but the thing is, it'll work eventually.
Did it? Yeah, but also I always ask the question, did the person just change their mind?
Did you change your mind?
To say I did not.
Because you thought of the card before I even asked you.
I thought of the card.
Or you think you thought about it.
I did. I thought of the card right away.
Yeah.
And I don't particularly like the card. I always try and like clear my mind and just randomly go.
And that's what you did.
Yeah. So,
because
I always think that an illusionist or mentalist, if you want to call it that, seems to think that people have tendencies, and I try not to have that.
A lot of what I do is you got to study a lot of psychology, you got to read a lot of stats, and it's almost like making an educated guess. So just by building a rapport, that's why I was asking you all these weird questions before we came on the air.
Okay, yeah.
But it wasn't about cards or anything.
Right, yeah.
Just to see the kind of person you are, you know, like just to understand who would think of that, because most people think of, like, for girls, for example, they mostly think of something like the Queen of Hearts.
Is that right?
So depending on just talking to them, I'd be like, they're probably going to think of the Queen of Hearts.
Wow,
That's
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Check him out. Arts Court, the 9th of March, which is Saturday.
Yeah.
And where is it sold out?
Sold out in 3 days.
Okay,
yeah,
so it's sold out. But you want more information about him, JaymeSWhite.com. That's James with a Y, J-A-Y.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming in. That was amazing. Jaymes White, that's crazy. I don't even know. I'm so flustered now. Are we going to Kurt in the kitchen?
Yes.
Is that what's happening?
Yes, you are.
I am messed up, man. That is
How
crazy.
cool is that, eh?
Super cool.
Awesome stuff.